Startup Podcast PH is co-produced by Sprout Solutions, Aperon, Tuala, Simf, Sekuna, Red Circle Global, Maroon Studios, and Aim High. Check out our partners in the description. Welcome sa Startup Podcast PH, inspiring more Filipino entrepreneurs and innovators. Andito tayo ngayon sa Sipugad TBI Startup Incubator in Central Philippine University here in Iloilo City. We have Kuray Innovations, make waves that save the future, and its co-founder, Kiara Bonifacio. Hello, Kiara.
Hello
Kamusta?
po.
Kamusta? Magandang hapon.
Yes po, magandang hapon.
Ayan. So, actually, I learned from Sipugad that Kuray Innovations is actually also kind of a social enterprise, a
Yes po.
women-led social enterprise.
Yes.
But I let you do the introduction. So, ano nga ba, Kiara, ang Kuray Innovations?
Hello po. So yung Kura Innovation po is student-led siya na startup na yung aim po namin is to address ang marine ecosystem degradation by transforming oyster shells. So dito po kasi sa Visayas, especially sa for example, sa isang adopted community ng CPU which is sa Ahoy po. Nakapunta ka po ba sa
Saan yung
Ahoy?
banda?
Somewhere, basta malayo po siya kasi dito, kasi probinsya siya na part.
Pero Iloilo pa
Iloilo
rin.
po
Okay.
siya. Northern part
Okay,
siya.
okay.
So, doon po, ang isa sa mga livelihood nila is pangingisda. But one of the problems po kasi sa pangingisda is that parang ngayon, parang umuunti na po yung mga isda. And doon, nakapag-interview po kami sa tito ng kasama namin, which is sa Cardas naman po na part. Ang sabi po is one of the reasons daw po na umunti yung mga isda is because namamatay na din po yung mga coral reef because of climate change.
Okay.
So yun po yung amin po is that by transforming oyster shell waste po is gumagawa po kami ng parang artificial habitat, which is hindi naman po siya ganoon kanyo yung term na artificial habitat, but ours po kasi is from oyster shell waste. So ours was from oyster shell waste. So instead na parang tinatapon na lang siya after kumain ng oyster shells, is pinagawa po siya naming artificial habitat.
Yung artificial habitat, ano to? So ito yung magiging habitat ng marine life ng mga ano itong artificial habitat na ito?
Yung artificial habitat po, 'di ba kasi po yung coral reefs is yun pa yung nagse-serve na parang breeding ground and habitat ng mga isda.
Okay.
But kasi po, namamatay na po yung mga coral reef. Yung artificial habitat po is one of the alternative na ginagawa na or na-implement na ng mga government. But yung artificial habitat po kasi na existing is more on siya sa mga concrete and rubber base. So, kung titingnan mo po siya, I mean, meron pa silang end goal na magiging habitat sila ng mga fish. But the problem po kasi doon is that meron po kasi kung mga concrete and mga rubber stuff, meron pong mga parang nakaka-pollute din po siya.
Yes,
And of course, yung chemicals po, which is not good siya sa fishes. Compared po, which is yung sa amin, is parang ganoon din po, artificial habitat siya na ang main purpose niya would be para maging tuluyan sa breeding ground ng mga fish. But yung oyster shells po kasi or talabas, parang same po sila ng component ng totoong coral reef, which is calcium carbonate po. So, mas makakapag-adapt po doon yung mga fishes. And then, yung coral reefs po kasi, pwede din po silang parang mag-attach doon kasi parang same material. So, yun po. Like, aside po sa magiging tuluyan siya ng mga fishes, is that pwede din po yung way para ma-regenerate yung mga coral reef by attaching po.
Oh, okay.
Ganun
This is
po
one
siya.
of a kind. This is historical actually.
Historical.
Hindi kasi, sige. So, as a startup na parang highlight natin yung parang problems of society or
Yes
actually of the
po.
marine ecosystem that you're solving. Two ways, two angles eh. First, yun nga, nasisira na yung mga coral reefs which are actually breeding grounds for the fishes. So, naapektuhan yung mga fish, naapektuhan din yung mga fishermen. So,
Yes
but
po.
basically, naapektuhan yung marine life. So, ang naging solution, ang naging parang temporary solution, for me, temporary yun, is yung mga artificial habitats. But hindi sila good for like the overall sustainability or like as an overall solution for that problem sa marine ecosystem.
Opo.
Ano? And on the other end, marine din kasi yung ginagamit nyo, yung oyster shell waste. Tama ba na parang previously, So, oyster is talaba, no?
Yes po.
Kinakain to.
Apa.
So, niluluto, kinakain. Then yung shell, as in talaga tinatapon lang, right?
Opo.
Napupunta sa mga landfills which can actually even hurt us more in the future, right? So, 2 ways, ayan yung
Yan
talaba.
po yung mga ka-group ko po. So, kumain po kami ng talaba.
Okay.
Meron po sa dito po sa may Laganas na part, if may time pa po kayo, kumain po kayo doon.
Okay. Ano sasawa niyang talaba?
Akin po kinakain ko lang siya as a whole, pero
Raw,
sa
as
kanya
in,
po parang
may
suka,
suka,
saka
tsaka ano.
toyo.
Actually,
Yan.
nakakain na nga ako ng talaba, oo. Usually yun 'pag nakatambay ka sa mga beach or sa mga
Yeah.
areas near the dalampasigan, may mga naglalakad na ano. Pero may nakita akong beach na ano, nakalagay bawal talaba or something like that. 'Di ba kayo mga vendors lang na kung
Opo,
saan-saan.
baka
But
po.
anyway, yeah, usually when you're in the beach, dalampasigan, dagat area, maraming nagtitinda actually ng talaba. But yun nga, actually mga shell na yan, oo, kasama lang sa basurahan, 'di ba? Tinatapon
Yes
lang dun
po.
normally, and even if biodegradable man yan, naka-sort man yan, ang ending niyan is sa mga landfills. And
Opo.
biodegradable man yan, matagal pa yan mag-biodegrade, and it will take up that space kaysa naman, 'di ba? I mean, it's better if mapunta sila sa ibang use, which is for example yung habitat nga, right? Ang question ko lang, Kiara, how did you learn about this marine ecosystem problem? Are you in the marine field?
Sir, hulaan mo po kung ano yung course ko.
Comsci. Puro silang Comsci dito eh.
Opo, nag-code po ako ng talaba, kaya po na-find out ko po.
Hindi, ano ba?
Kasi kami po, I think, in terms po sa ano yung pinagkaiba ng Korea Innovation sa mga startups na nakausap niyo po is, hindi po kami purely from engineering.
Yeah, actually.
So, ako po, from biology po ako.
Oh,
And then ito
okay.
po yung isang girl dyan is si Lois po, which is from psychology. And then yung dalawang katabi niya po is from electronics po. And then meron po kami kasama for software. Kaya mayroon po kaming website kanina.
Oh,
So,
okay.
for biology po, basically po parang pinapag-aralan po talaga namin. But yung sa akin po kasi is, aside from textbook based, parang every time po kasi may nare-read ako, parang gusto ko siyang, okay, gagawin ko ito. So, something like that po yung nangyari. Parang, naglalason, parang eureka moment lang po siya kasi na-mention na yung coral reef is made from calcium carbonate. And one of the things na meron ding calcium carbonate is yung favorite food ko po, which is talaba.
Oo.
Pero in terms naman po with the problem solving na part, as you can see po, nag-visit po talaga kami sa mga areas ng mga talabahan. So, doon po sa may Laganas, which is what we call coastal na part po.
Sa east yan or sa west ng Iloilo City?
Hala po, hindi po ako magaling
Right
sa
side.
sa
Nakita
location.
kayo mga jeep ng Leganes eh. Pero hindi ko
Opo.
alam kung saan mapunta yun eh.
Parang ano siya po, papunta po siya alam mo po yung Tagbak, yung parang Ceres
Sa
Terminal.
Haro, lagpas pa ng...
Yung sa
pa-north. So, pa-north.
Pa-north ba yun? Hindi pa ako magaling sa direction.
Saan sir ang Leganes?
Saan po yung Laganas, sir? 3rd district.
North ba yan ng... North ba?
Papuntang Capiz po.
Okay. So, pa-north nga ng ano. Pa-north
pa-north.
east. Medyo east din kasi sa dagat area. Okay.
So, doon po, madami po kasi doon businesses na seafood. So, doon sa coastal area. And then, nag-ask around po kami if, for example, saan napupunta yung mga shells nila. And then, sabi nila is basically, meron po kasing, kinokollect lang po sila ng truck. So, every day po, usually around 2 na sako ng talaba yung parang dinalagay nila. Pero kung ika-count mo po, every day siya. Tapos, per restaurant, kasi parang around 10 or more po yung restaurant doon. So, parang mag-accumulate po siya ng mga 20 sako. So, tapos po kasi yung problem din po is, hindi po kasi siya na parang, okay, tapos na nilang kainin yung talaba. So, ilalagay siya natin sa sako ng talaba. Hindi po siya ganoon. Basically po, parang yung ibang ulam din, like mga rice po, is nakasama
nakahalo.
po siya. Nahalo
Oo.
po siya. So, meron po yung pinsan yung pag-collect po namin ng sako, parang linalangaw na po. So, kahit sabihin niyo po siya napupunta siya sa landfill, hindi pa rin po siya hygienic in a way na okay magde-degrade lang siya. Pero yun po, linalangaw po siya, etc. So, need po talaga siya i-repurpose into something else.
Yes. At saka, hindi lang yun nga yun yung babaguhin nyo dito. Hindi lang repurpose actually. Let's don't think of talaba shells as waste at all.
Yes
Maybe
po.
previously waste siya, nakasanayan natin. Pero, parang buko lang yan, coconut. na all parts of the coconut are actually useful. Ganun
Yes
din ang
po.
isipin natin sa talaba. All parts of the talaba are useful. Yung meat,
Yes.
yung mismong karne ng talaba, kinakain. And yung shell is a material actually with calcium carbonate for habitats
Yes
for
po.
the marine
Correct.
life, di ba? Di ba?
Yes.
Ayun, sige. Speaking of that naman, no, yung parang solution nyo dito as a startup. So, you mentioned na somehow yung parang paano yung magiging collection nung, sige, quote-unquote, yung waste, no? Yung shells.
Opo.
Sige, how do you plan to parang operate that? Yung pagkuha ng mga shells?
Ito po, okay, pakita ko na lang po yung picture. Ito po yung first po muna is nag-partnership po muna kami sa mga doon po
Mga
sa Laganas,
restaurants.
sa restaurants po.
Magaling,
And then, kasi
magaling.
po sa restaurants is parang kino-collect po siya around Tuesday or Monday. So, need mo po
Oh.
siyang mag-coordinate muna sa kanila na, okay, kukuha po kami ng oyster shells kasi baka ma-separate na or makuha na ng
Okay,
truck.
good.
So, noong after po, nung pag-collect po namin is basically, meron po kaming, parang tinicycle lang po siya namin muna. So, kinolect namin yung mga sako and then,
Wait lang. So, ano ba? Sisegregate nila yung shells mismo?
meron pong restaurants na sinasegregate na po nila yung shells pero meron din pong wala.
Manual nyo pa sinasort? Kasi yun nga kung
Opo.
may kasama mga kanin-kanin or yung mga
Yes
ano.
po.
Okay.
Pero meron din po, which is I think feasible naman po sa part ng mga restaurants in the
Yeah.
long run if meron magpa-partnership po is that
Yeah, if alam naman nila
nakasort na po
if
siya.
alam nilang gagawin nila
Yes
yun.
po. So, dito po, as you can see doon sa picture na yon, parang hinugasan po muna yung shells. So, paghugas ng shells, isa-sun-dry po siya. And then, yan po, i-grind na po siya. Pero based po sa
Ground na yun na ano?
yes po,
So,
ground
yun yung
na po
parang
yan.
rich in calcium carbonate na yun talaga. I mean,
Yes,
ano, yun yung
powder na po siya.
powder na. Yun na yung pwedeng gawin for the habitat. Parang ganun.
Bali, imo-mold po siya after.
Oh, okay.
Hindi lang po siya na iko-compile.
So basically, collecting from the restaurant and then cleaning, sun drying, and then grounding, powdering. Okay.
Pero one thing po actually na na-realize namin while doing the cleaning part is that if i-clean mo po kasi siya, of course, mahiwalay po yung ibang mga like mga rice na impon. But one thing po na-realize namin is parang na-clean po talaga yung talaba once we sun-dried it. Kasi kung isa-sun-dry mo lang po siya, hahayaan mo po siyang ma-sun-dry, basically parang tawag diyan, basically parang ma-clicky na po siya and then parang may mga langgam po actually, pinalanggaman po namin. Kasi merong part, 'di ba, for example sa talaba na parang maliit lang po siya na part na ang hirap talaga niya
I know, yes.
kunin. So, yun po yung ginawa namin is hinayaan na po siya namin na i-sun-dry tapos yung mga langgam po, sila po yung parang
Sasairin.
kumuha.
Okay.
So, yun po yung so, sa amin po na-realize namin na hindi naman pala namin kailangan gumastos na malaki
Very
for the
natural,
cleaning.
Tsaka very
Kasi
natural.
let nature do its work na lang po. So, yun po.
Amazing. Okay. Ayan, and then powdered na. Ano lang gagawin sa ground? Talaba shells na yan.
So yung ginawa po namin sa talaba shells na yan po is parang mino-mold po siya namin.
Oh my
So,
God.
yun po, parang mino-mold, parang ano po talaga siya, parang cement, pero made of talaba po siya.
Nakita ko yung may ganyang video yung parang ano, tumakita yung shape ng mga anthill, yung ant colony kingdom under the ano. So nilagyan ng parang molten bakal, then
Opo.
pina-form. Ganyan din yung parang mold dyan, di ba? Meron na
Yes
kayo nung parang shape nung, sige, can you play?
Yan.
Meron kayo ng shape, meron kayong parang molde. Liquid form yung or ground or powdered form?
Yung ginawa po namin kasi parang first prototype pa lang po siya namin. So yung ginawa namin is parang powdered form po siya muna tapos inisa-isa, which is medyo timely, parang medyo time consuming din po siya. So yung isa pong recommendation sa amin din is to do it liquid form. So
Yeah.
merong mold tapos parang i-inject. So
Yeah,
parang
oo.
ganoon po yung mangyayari.
Ililiquefy yung powder. So
Opo.
kailangan haluan niya ng kung ano man para maging
Yes
liquid
po.
form. Okay.
So yun po.
And then paano niyo na shape or actually hindi ko familiar sa habitat sa itsura ng mga habitats ng mga fish. So shinape na to in the form of those habitats talaga na under the sea or maybe shape ng coral reef, parang ganun, di ba?
Opo. So yung sa amin po is since first prototype po siya namin, yung tinay po namin yung parang kung ano yung prototype na parang dome, which is yun po yung makapag-maximize ng surface area. And then yung ito din po, yung coral reef talaga na makikita sa mga beaches. But sa amin po, in the long run, is since molded form na siya, ita-type po namin yung parang mga brain corals or kung ano po yung mga corals talaga
Oo,
na andito
oo.
sa Iloilo.
Puwede, oo.
Yan po.
Shape talaga ng corals and ng
Opo,
coral reefs.
nandito po sa
Oh,
Iloilo. Ito po kasi is parang tinry lang po talaga namin if magwo-work yung
mm.
Talaba.
Pero paano niyo ginawa 'yan or paano like if for example lang i-o-operationalize niyo 'yan, kailangan niyo ba ng parang production space para diyan? What do you think of that?
I think po, oo
Mm,
po.
mm.
But hindi naman siya masyadong malaking production
Mm.
space. So, bale po yung need po namin as per the process na nagawa na namin space na pang sun-dry and then space din po para doon sa pag-crush ng
Oo,
oysters.
oo.
And then sa dito po kasi is mold na lang naman po.
Sabagay, ang mood lang naman 'yan,
Mm.
na parang ipapa-settle na lang 'no?
Opo.
By the way, yung sa grounding, ano pang ground nun pala? Paano gina-grind yun?
Yung pag-ground po kasi namin is meron na po actually'ng ginawang parang yung one thing po kasi na na-appreciate naman when it comes to startup is parang students helping students po siya.
Hmm.
So, yung sa amin po is luckily for us po meron na pong, equipment na oyster
Hmm.
grinder which is thesis
Ah.
po siya ng isang student
Oh,
from the
wow!
CARES department po. So, yun po yung binarrow
Oh,
namin. Parang ano
interesting.
din po siya, parang destiny na yung gumawa ng paraan para magawa po siya namin.
Hindi, well, not just destiny, it's also really the efforts of
Opo.
the academe of
Yes
CPU din.
po.
Kasi actually ito yung dahilan kaya gustong-gusto ko nagpupunta sa mga nag-i-interview ng mga startups outside Manila or anywhere in the Philippines kasi ang ganda nito, eh. Very it may look very niche, pero ito yung kailangan ng community dito actually sa
Yes po.
Iloilo. Yun nga, para mabawasan yung mga quote unquote waste ng talaba, tsaka para matulungan ang marine life.
Yes po.
This actually something puwede 'to pang ano, eh, later on, eh, yung mga kina Corina, kina Jessica Soho. So, si siguro ngayon nasa
Sige,
startup podcast
ready.
lang tayo pero
Ready.
yeah, I mean, promise this is actually very good. But anyway, hindi ka ganon ka-familiar sa parang implementation or deployment ng mga artificial habitats. So now this one, once meron na ng parang habitat, in this case, maybe natural habitat somehow, paano niyo siya ide-deploy or ibebenta ba yan sa government, LGU or ano na siya after?
Okey po, pa ito po yung parang dito na lang
Ayan,
para
sige, may business
mas ano siya
model.
para meron po kaming business
Okey,
model.
okey.
Now, makikita niyo meron kaming aim for business to government, business to business, saka business to consumer.
Hmm,
Pero dito na lang po kasi mas madami siyang pictures, mas
okey.
maganda siyang i-explain. So, dito po 'di ba after ng shell processing meron kaming parang dalawang product, Ahoy Play Mix tsaka Ahoy Reef Ready Made. And I think po yung na-mention niyo kanina about us being social enterprise po. So, dito po siya papasok. So, meron po kaming Ahoy Play Mix which is yan din po yung one way bakit want siya namin ma-liquefy kasi parang mold na lang siya and then ipapasok and then yan na po, may product na po. So, dito po sa Ahoy Play Mix na 'to, magkakaroon po tayo ng awareness campaign and then experiential workshop kung saan like for example, may isang specific group like NGOs or company.
Ah,
So, doon po parang doon na po papasok yung business side na parang, okay, 'di mas, kunyari 20 kayo na iti-train so parang doon po
oh.
yung selling point namin. So, sa experiential workshop po is tuturuan sila kung paano gumawa and then deployment and then after deployment mafa-follow na po yung key metrics namin.
Mm.
So, dito po sa experiential workshop ay yan din po yung one of the reasons why hindi lang po kami groups of engineering student or hindi lang po kami groups of scientists. Meron po talaga kaming, psychology student na ano, kasi siya po yung magli-lead for experiential workshop, gano'n po
Hmm.
siya.
So ano rin 'no, parang ano, eh, ine-enable niyo rin yung mga NGOs at saka yung mga may ano, mga may parang
Mga CSR po,
CSR,
yes
yes, yung
po,
mga may, tawag dito outreach pala, sorry,
yes
outreach 'di
po.
ba? So iba tingin pa ng itong iba pang business model,
Yung
parang
ito
meron
pa?
pa dun yung sa ano, eh, yung B2G actually. Paano naman sa B2G for
Yung
example?
B2G po kasi, from what I've heard po is yung DNR tsaka DOST and other LGUs is they're planning din po or they planned or nagawa na pong mga project na tina-try na, um, i itawag diyan, yung parang ipa-okey yung sa marine environment.
Yeah, yeah.
But one of the problems po kasi is kapag po kasi, community-based yung project is parang hindi po siya monitor in the long run.
Yeah.
So, parang doon din po kami papasok na if dito po sa Korea Innovations kami na po bahala for the, paggawa ng
Okay.
brief or pag-educate ng mga tao and then
Okay.
kami na din po magmo-monitor.
Okay.
And
So,
then yung dito po kasi sa CPU is meron po kaming mga adopted schools. So, dito po pumasok yung sa outreach part. So, puwede po doon na parang mag-a-adapt po talaga kami ng community na sila na po yung magmo-monitor.
okay. So, parang na rin kayong contractor mismo. Hindi lang kayo supplier ng habitat. Kayo na yung implementer din
Yes
for those
po.
projects of the government or LGUs. Siguro baka kasi sa ibang tao na wala masyadong alam sa marine life, hindi ito ma-appreciate. Pero ako personally, nagkaroon ako ng experience eh. Nagpunta ako sa, if I remember correctly, Camiguin ata. Meron doon isang beach. Actually, yung magandang beach sa Camiguin, sa Ginsilliban, dun banda. Ay, tama ba? Ginsilliban. But anyway, meron doon
Opo.
magandang beach. Tapos sikat yung parang coral, ano dun, coral something.
Opo.
Pero nung nagpunta ako dun, sarado siya. Sarado daw siya for parang 2 or 3 years na.
Yes po.
Kasi damaged pa yung coral.
Yes po.
Ngayon, kung i-work ng LGU yun para ma-fix yun with the help of this, ito magbubukas na yun.
Yes
Tsaka
po.
dati kasi tourist spot yun. As in parang,
Oo.
hindi naman diving kasi medyo mababaw lang yun.
Opo.
Yung snorkeling lang. Tapos as in makikita mo yung ano, pero yun nga damage siya, so sarado siya. Tapos ang tagal-tagal na nga. Tapos parang sabi, nung tinanong ko dun, ang sabi sa akin dapat daw 6 months lang or 1 year lang yung parang rehabilitation. Pero chinek ko sa Google Maps parang 4 years nang sarado eh. So if actually we have implementers like you to really do this, edi ayun, nabuksan yung agad yung natapos yung rehabilitation,
Yes po.
nabuksan ulit kaagad yung beach. Tapos ano yun, livelihood yun for the people there kasi the
Opo.
foreign actually nagpunta nga ako sa Camiguin, ang daming mga Kastila, mga Spaniards doon. Doon nagta-travel mga Spanish eh, doon. So, 'di ba, that's lost opportunity eh for the people there eh. It's livelihood, it's kita sa tourism, sa food. So, sana with Korea Innovations ma-continue yung pag-rehabilitate ng mga ganong areas sa Pilipinas.
Tapos actually po medyo malaki po talaga yung imagination namin when it comes sa Coray. So, kasi dito po yung sinabi niyo na doon na nagko-close po yung mga sites na may coral reef. Actually po need po talaga siyang i-close because nga nadi-disturb yung mga coral reef. So,
Yeah, oo.
So, puwede po siya na parang mag-install ng Ahoy Reef tapos yun na po yung serve as parang attraction site.
Yes, oo,
Opo,
oo.
kasi yung sa Ahoy Reef din po, we're trying to make it innovative na maglo-glow in the dark or magsa-sound generate. So, it can really attract po yung mga
galing.
tourists. So, doon po like, okay, while inaantay na mag-rehabilitate yung mga coral reefs talaga, is ito muna yung ating magiging attraction site. And then we're actually, since meron po kaming experiential workshop,
Amazing.
feel ko po kapag naging successful siya sa huli, like parang automatic na lang po siya na okay, may pupuntang tourist tapos if want niya gumawa ng parang memorabilia ba tawag doon? Yung parang yung parang po na
Souvenir or something
souvenir
like
pero is like for example gagawa siya ng coral reef, parang automatic na lang po siya sa huli na press na lang gano'n tapos may mamo-mold na coral reef and then puwede po siyang ilagay doon sa site. Parang ganoon po siya na-imagine namin sa huli, pero medyo malayo pa siya.
Ang ganda nun. Experiential museum nga rin yun eh, tama ka eh.
Opo.
Ang galing, ang galing. Actually, this is very promising.
Promise?
Yeah, ang dami nitong magagawa eh and yun nga, this is very unique. Puwede niyo nga mapasikat ang Pilipinas dahil dito eh. So
Anong tagline po ba yung maganda kapag sumikat yung Pilipinas?
Hindi, I mean, imagine that 'di ba, mga foreigners going to the Philippines to
Yes
visit the
po.
Ahoy Reef habitats
Tapos
na gawa pala sa oyster shells. 'Di ba, 'di ba, 'di
Yes
ba?
po.
Tapos parang 'pag marami na naka-install diyan, you know, if you go in the dark yan, 'pag may mga night swimming na or night snorkeling
Opo.
makikita mo yun. Oh,
Pero in a way po na para at least hindi naman po sila ma-disappoint na, ay okay close yung sa coral reef,
yun din,
pero at
oo.
least merong ganoon po.
Yes, oo.
That's why din po dito is nakalagay talaga is one of our goal is to boost talaga yung tourism ng Pilipinas.
3-in-1 pala ito eh. May waste reduction, may marine life restoration, rehabilitation, tsaka may tourism
Yes
boosting.
po.
Ecotourism. Oh, okay. Okay, I love this, I love this.
Is payroll processing taking too much of your time? Introducing Sprout Payroll Starter. For as low as 5,000 pesos per month, you get a team of experts to help you with your payroll and HR needs. We'll help compute and process payroll, handle all your government compliance requirements, and automate timekeeping. Leave the payroll to us so you can focus on growing your business. Enjoy peace of mind with Sprout Payroll Starter.
Trust the digital future with Twala. Secure and tamper-proof digital signature. Electronic notarization service. And custom AI agents for intelligent document workflows. Visit twala.io to learn more. In today's digital world, your organization needs more than just technology. It needs a strategic partner. At Symph, we build web and mobile apps that drive innovation for startups, enterprises, and organizations worldwide. Visit symph.co today.
Protect your assets from bugs before bad hackers exploit them, and launch your products seamlessly with Secuna, your trusted partner in cybersecurity. Receive reports in real time and work with security experts to find bugs in your products before others do. Let's make your security our priority.
Running a business? Make it smarter with Red Circle Global. Streamline operations, boost productivity, and manage everything in one powerful ERP system. Book your free business demo today at redcircleglobal.com, guided by one of our top experts.
Sige, so stories muna behind Korai Innovations, yeah, so paano nyo naisip ito? I think this comes from your expertise as BS Biology, pero paano nyo naisip na gawin siyang talagang social enterprise? And paano kayo napunta dito kay Sipugad TBI?
Ako po, okay. So, introduce ko po muna
Sige.
yung team namin. Okay. So, hello po. Ito po yung Korea Innovations. So, as for CEO po, I'm Cara Bonifacio, which is a biology student. CTO po namin is si Clarence Alarda, Engineering, Dayan sa Negosyo, Psychology, Maverick Rico, Engineering, tas Isa Ingilio, Engineering, Richelle Delante, Engineering, tsaka Jose Guinyo, Engineering. So, lahat po kami, nag-participate kami before po yung ako po kasi as a USC scholar din po, nag-participate ako sa STTP. So, parang pang-initial foundation din po ako. And then, sa central launch po na event, just like other startups, doon po kami nag-start talaga na mag-come together. So, kami po kasi ako, si Clarence, si Dayan, saka yung the rest of the group po is student leaders din po kami. So, medyo mahilig po talaga kami sa outreach. We know the importance of outreach po. So, parang yun din po yung naging foundation talaga namin sa pag-isip ng Korea Innovation. So, we wanted it not just innovative yung technology, but in a way na makaka-help talaga siya sa community. And then, one community po, si Clarence po kasi, si Clarence po kasi is taga-Carlas po siya. So, yung livelihood doon is fishing. So, doon po
Isla de
nag-started.
Gigantes din.
Yes po,
Sikat din dun.
taga doon po siya.
Okay. At saka doon nga sikat ang seafoods
Yeah.
sa Capiz. Yeah.
Yun po.
Ayun. So, basically, nabuo yung team. But before pa nabuo yung team, you already have the idea, no? You already have the,
Meron po akong idea po.
Oo. And then, yung process nung yung ginawa niya talaga siya, yung ginawa niya talaga yung process of collecting the shells, nung nabuo na yung team.
Opo.
And is this even part of your research as in academics?
Hindi
No,
po.
talagang ginagawa niya siya separately.
Yes po. Pero we were
Wow.
looking at it po like sa angle na yung ibang part ng Koray parang pwede siyang magawang research sa
Yes,
huli.
actually, pwede nga. So, anong year ba kayo ngayon?
Ako po second year.
Wow,
Sila
second
po
year
is
pa
third
lang.
year.
Wow,
Apo.
wow. Fourth year pa naman yung research, di ba?
Opo.
So, this can
Abangan.
actually be your na rin. Pero, grabe, saludo na ginagawa mo to as a second year college student. This is actually, I'm actually amazed na
Opo.
kaya pag-asa talaga ng bayan ang ating mga kabataan. What? Ayun, sige, moving forward, paano nga kayo napunta sa Sibugad?
Sipugad po kasi sa Sipugad po is the same po with central launch. na
Okay,
doon
okay.
po. Pero what
So parang na-absorb na kayo, nakuha na kayo talaga
Opo.
after from
Hindi,
the
like after parang yung central launch po kasi
Ah.
ng event is parang ano po siya, parang ideation
Yes,
na part
Oo.
ng startup. So, pero meron pong ideas na nire-reject and then once approved
Oo.
siya, parang hindi lang po kasi what I really like po kasi about Sipugad is hindi lang po sila nagsa-stop sa may idea yung student. Like, parang mini-message po nila after tapos,
Hmm.
okay, we're gonna try to make this work, parang
Mm.
ganoon po. So, yun po, parang na-absorb din po.
Wait, by the way, paano mo nakita ang central lunch?
Yung central lunch po actually is meron po kasi akong org which is yung Google Developer Students Club, which is ako po yung events head.
Okay, okay.
So, yung president or yung lead po namin, siya po yung one talaga na want na magka-central lunch which is under Sipugad din.
Okay,
But
gets.
after po nun, eventually parang maki-curious ka din po or like you're gonna be interested kasi bago po siyang activity. So, sasali ka din po.
Okay,
Parang
okay.
ganoon.
Okay, interesting. So, ang galing 'no, nag-connect yung mga
Opo.
bagay-bagay
Maganda
from
po kasi dito sa CPU is that parang yung network po na nagko-connect-connect lang, gano'n.
But yeah, from BS Biology, GTSC, and then Sipugad comes in. So, talagang nag-connect yung mga opportunities din until
Yes po,
ultimately na pinanganak dito is si
Suray.
Kuray na actually importanteng mapanganak kasi natutulungan niya ang sustainability, ang livelihood ng nasa mga dalampasigan.
Introducing Aim High. Smarter construction management starts here. Monitor costs and progress with real-time insights. Plan ahead and adapt with streamlined scheduling tools. Make data-driven decisions to avoid costly delays. Increase efficiency and profit with Aim High.
Ayun.
Opo.
So for the vision ninyo sa Kuray Innovation, so how do you see this maybe in 5 or 10 years? Do you see na, well, actually I can see na international news na kayo. But sige, on that end and maybe on the parang operation siguro, how, or maybe even the beaches or the coral reefs, the marine lives that you're affecting. So how do you see Kuray Innovations really creating an impact in the Philippines?
Okay. So, dito po, di ba, for example, kunyari nakapag-deploy na po kami, which is we're planning po sana hopefully within the year na makapag-deploy. So, once po kasi madedeploy yung aming Ahoy Reef, ina-expect po namin na mabuboost yung tourism, which is, nasabi ko na, and then coastal livelihood. With that po, mag-increase po yung fishing yield. So, dito po is parang mas nakikita po namin na yung Kuray Innovation will have strong partnership po talaga with implementing institutions like DNR. Tapos, in terms of community engagement po, kasi we're planning na aside sa communities, yung students po mismo ng CPU is makapag-participate. So, parang strong din po yung partnership in terms sa academe po namin. And then, increase seafood sales kasi syempre madaming turista na napupunta. Syempre may increase yung seafood sale. So, mas nadami din po yung raw materials. And then, dito po is we're planning po talaga na by 2028 makapag-international. But aside po doon sa mga we're really hoping po na ang yung marine makapagbigay po talaga kami ng contribution for marine restoration po sa livelihood.
Okay, I want to see this happen. Na-pitch na ba to like sa DOST o sa
Hindi po
DENR?
po.
I think game sila dito. I mean, of course, may budget
So,
allocations, ganyan.
nakapag-listen
Pero,
sila dito.
and sana may nakakikinig. Maybe let's start with DOST Region 6, ano? Pero baka DOST, the larger DOST, I mean. Kasi, this is really good. I mean, ang maging challenge dito of course is yung implementation,
Yes po.
operations, even somehow yung parang technical feasibility nung deploying it as a habitat. Pero I mean, it's really promising.
Yes po. Actually po, in terms of the challenges, in terms po kasi sa deployment, since lahat or like for example, mga awareness campaign, wala naman po kaming nasisi na problem doon. Magiging excited po kami kasi kami as Sakurai Innovations, we're really community leaders po. So marami din kami mga orgs na pwede naming matap for that. But yung one feel ko po ang magiging boost talaga sa amin is yung funding for R&D din po, saka yung space na facility since dami po talaga kaming pwedeng ma-collect na oyster shells. But as of now, yung na-collect pa lang namin sa around mga 3 to 7 sacks po
Yeah.
kasi limited din yung space sa bahay.
Yeah. But I think Sibugad can help you naman in
Yes
that
po.
space. I think there's lots of space that you can use here in the university. Second, yung funding, maybe start with grants.
Yes po.
And then maybe later on, may mga investors for social enterprises. So baka may nakikinig dyan.
True.
And then ang question ko actually, how do you plan to tap the mismong mga restaurants outside pa Iloilo? I think, and maybe how do you plan all possible stakeholders, even like the partner implementors, ganyan. So how do you plan to operate that?
But in terms po sa mga restaurants, from what we've seen po kasi dito sa Iloilo is that wala naman po talagang problem sa kanila. So like they're very okay with it po. So if you ask
At-
and form a partnership, okay sa
At
kanila.
saka actually better pa sa kanila yun kasi kaysa
Yes,
isipin mo nila yung waste quote unquote
Opo.
na oyster shells. Kayo na yung gagawa eh. So
Opo.
nakatipid pa nga sila actually sa
Opo,
effort
nakatipid po sila.
Oo.
Pero in terms po sa kapag nag-scale up na po talaga kami in terms of outside the region. Ako po kasi sa Kasiiza, taga Aklan po kami. Madami din po talabahan doon. So what we're gonna do po siguro is to first start with the LGU na baka pwedeng parang from LGU po or from the Iloilo na sa City Hall is if from there po siguro yung partnership is ang ano namin is parang mas madaming restaurants na want magpa-partner afterwards.
Yeah.
So parang yun
Yeah,
po.
I think the key rin talaga is to work with the LGU, work with the government, and
Yes
then
po.
they will also give you the network din naman eh.
Yes po.
The name, the maybe even resources and the
Opo.
network to do all of this. But grabe, actually, hindi lang to pero I really support this. It's really amazing for me to see, to discover. Well, I mean, this is not my discovery pero parang kasi nga, I mean, I like finding out about startups like this. And yun din ang goal ko sa Startup Podcast PH. Mas ma-surface pa yung mga innovations like this na hindi man technology, not that we know, like digital, pero this is actually social innovation.
Yes
Like,
po.
and it solves a lot of problems in our society. So, kudos to Kurai Innovations.
Saka yung sa amin po sa Kurai is, aside syempre kapag one notion po kasi sa student is, yung problem talaga is what you're gonna do afterwards. So parang yung one po namin actually na one of the factors talaga na want namin maging one of the success stories was that para ma-inspire din po yung ibang student na okay, you can have other paths din po while applying yung fields mo. Like for
Yeah.
example, sa akin sa biology, ma-apply ko po siya not just sa field of biology na laboratories but also sa startups.
Yeah, tsaka
Parang
yun nga
ganun
tama.
po.
Ang BS Biology, parang ang alam natin na path dyan is basically research, science, academe. Minsan siguro may onting med, ganyan. Pero
Opo.
you're opening actually a door then for many
Opo,
biology.
yun din po yung one of the goals po talaga namin. Especially ako sa biology, saka si Lois po sa psychology. Na parang, yung innovation po is not just for engineering, but
Yes.
also para din sa amin.
Galing.
Yun po.
Actually, this is actually inspiring, na, and mas dadami pa yung mga biology startups, kumbaga, or
Opo,
yung mga
ganun.
ganitong klase ng startups. Grabe, this is actually super inspiring. Ayun. Thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank
We
you
saved
so
the best for the last.
Ay, ganun. Ay,
And sakto no, so March is Women's Month.
Women's Month.
So sakto for our last we have women-led startup.
Yes
So
po.
ayun, thank you so much and thank you for this conversation and thank you actually for ako din man ay na-inspire and sana nga makakita pa tayo ng mga other social enterprises and social innovations like this na very innovative actually yung ginagawa. So, ayun, grabe. If our listeners want to know more about Korea Innovations, so maybe invite them to check out your website if you have or
Meron
social
po
media
kaming
channels.
website.
So, feel free to invite them.
Okay, so meron po kaming website which is, wait, hindi ko po memorize, korai-innovations.versal.app. Pero meron din po kaming Gmail account, korai.innovations@gmail.com. Or if want niyo po na mas personal, you can come here po sa Sipugan.
Yeah, so lagay ko din siguro sa description ng episode na ito yung links or details ni Sipuga TBI. So if you want to connect with Korea Innovations, I think there is some who will be interested in connecting with you. So connect them through their email or through Sipuga TBI. And ayun, thank you so much, Kiara,
Thank
for
you
this
po.
conversation. Salamat. Thank you very much to our 58 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskLexPH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and more. Founders Launchpad, our ecosystem partner. Early stage accelerator providing venture capital funding, operational support, and mentorship. Agile Data Solutions, the Philippines' fastest growing market insights tech company with its data gathering platform, HustlePH. SmileChecks, streamline hiring and onboarding with automated background checks. Cloud CFO, cloud accounting service provider for businesses ready to grow. Cloverly Tech, all-in-one digital platform for property developers. Body Beaties, accessible and personalized diabetes self-management application. HKB Digital Services, tech-based business tools including payroll, ticketing, and loyalty rewards. Hyperstocks, digital banking enabler for rural and thrift banks. One CFO, CFO services, bookkeeping and tax, and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Unawa, driving digital transformation with secure, legally enforceable electronic signatures and robust AML compliance. SchoolTech, all-in-one AI integrated school and learning management system. Better Support, a Manila-based BPO company. They have a referral program for people who can bring in new clients. You might know a Western-based business that needs better support. Britanna, enterprise-grade ERP solution that fits a small and medium business budget. Wonder Brand, data science-driven brand strategy and design for emerging markets. Drive Manila, Philippines' largest peer-to-peer car rental community. East Point Business Outsourcing Services, one-stop shop for streamlined business solutions for MSMEs such as business registration, bookkeeping, and more. Doon, Philippines' first fully insured peer-to-peer car-sharing marketplace. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. DiviCode Technologies Incorporated, ID Solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, personalized nutrition and weight loss programs for you. This episode is powered by JIA Engineering Solutions, Algacon Aquafeeds, One Alj, Grey Wolf Technologies Philippines, Pareto Consulting, Jure.ph, Big Giant Games, Pahatid PH, Wasteless PH, Tech Tribe, Yay, Uplift Code Camp, Board Prep, Dohey Philippines, Edfolio, Hive Rooms, Kazam, CodeCham, Sirius MD. Support the podcast through the links in the description.